When your marriage fails, oftentimes it feels like it's all your fault. Oftentimes you'll go to your wife and ask her what was wrong, what could I have done differently, and you want closure. You want her to tell you what was wrong and that you still care about each other and everything's fine and that there's no animosity. And oftentimes that just doesn't happen. Oftentimes that woman will not give you the closure that you want. And oftentimes she'll tell you a bunch of things that aren't actually true and just get you off the scent of her trail. And so in this place, you feel like everything is your fault. You feel like you failed her, you failed the family, you failed everybody. And so you're also made to believe this in a lot of cases. If she's cheating on you, she will make it seem like it's all your fault. Because the fact that you cheat at all means you're abdicating responsibility to your partner to communicate what's actually going on within you. Cheating is a form of escapism. And so the only way around this, without actually having to face yourself, is you have to blame your partner. And so if you're the guy in this situation and you've been cheated on, she's going to blame you for it. She's going to say it's all your fault, that you could have done something different. And you, as a guy who's eliciting feedback, you're going to say, yeah, tell me what I did wrong. And you perpetuate this cycle of it all being your fault. So the first step you want to look at in this is that her decision to cheat was her decision alone. Hers alone. It was a unilateral decision. She did not consult you first, although I have seen women try to hide the fact they're about to cheat by asking for an open relationship. Or say, hey, I want to have you friends with this guy, just a friend with work. I can hang out with him, right? And you're like, yeah, sure, you can have guy friends. And all of a sudden she cheats on you. You're like, what the hell, what was this? And she's like, well, she got permission. In her weird, roundabout, obscure way. And so just realize that her decision was her decision alone. It's not your fault. And if you've been playing this game with your wife where you try to save her emotionally all the time, you try to be the guy to make her happy all the time, this happy wife, happy life syndrome, where everything that you do is to make your wife happy so that she'll love and fuck you forever, then you've been telling her subconsciously that everything that she feels has some correlation to what you're doing. So if she leaves you, she'll tell you that it's your fault, that she wasn't getting her needs met, and that she had to go do this because you weren't doing the thing that you've agreed to do subconsciously, which is make her feel loved and infatuated all the time. And so when the infatuation wasn't there within her, she's like, well, he's not doing the thing that he promised to do. He's in control of my emotional state. If I don't feel horny and in love with this guy, then it's his fault. And so when somebody else shows up, she's like, well, he just wasn't getting my needs met, and this guy is now, so this is what I have to do. And it's very short-sighted 12-year-old thinking. It's completely immature. You'll see a lot of this in personality disorders as well. They'll play this game because they don't really understand love. They can only understand infatuation, so they chase infatuation and novelty. Just because she made this decision doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. You may have operated in a way where you've not stand in your power. There's no consequence to actions. There's no boundaries, which then elicited this response within her that she can get away with anything. You may have been operating in a way with her, whereas again, happy wife, happy life. You might have been doing all kinds of things to make it to where it really wasn't a fertile ground for her to want to be with you for a long period of time. You weren't a powerful man that she could look up to and respect. You weren't a guy that held the frame of emotional resiliency so that she could manipulate you and walk all over you and whatnot. But that doesn't mean that you're in charge of her decision. At the end of the day, she made a choice. You didn't make that choice for her. She made that choice. She is not your project. She's supposed to be a grown-ass woman, a partner, who makes adult decisions. And as an adult who makes adult decisions and should take responsibility for said decisions, she's the one who decided to cheat, not you. It's not your fault. So the first part is, yeah, maybe the conditions weren't ideal, but at the same time, she should take responsibility for her own emotional state. She can't just jump off onto something else just because it feels better. She's better than that. She's not an animal. She is a conscious human who makes adult decisions. And when you accept the frame, what she does is your fault, you allow her to perpetuate the lie that she doesn't have conscious thought of her own decisions, that she's not an adult human, and that she is not a responsible woman. She might not be responsible, but she is responsible for herself. So don't accept that frame. Put the mirror up. No, you're responsible for your decision. I didn't make that decision, you did. You made that without me. We did not consult on each other. And so the next decision is going to be unilateral on myself. I am not going to pursue you. I have some self-respect at least. And you're going to go through a lot of pain. Your anxiety is going to go through the roof. You're not going to know what's going to happen. It's going to feel like the rug was pulled out from under you. Your whole life and world is just going to be completely shattered. I mean, the pain of it is undescribable. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. The only thing I could imagine that would be worse is maybe losing a child. And if you've been there, you probably can relate. This is where men put guns in their mouths. And so if this is happening to you, you're in this situation, just realize this is a temporary state. And no matter how low you're feeling now, no matter how much things have been pulled away from you, even if you're facing jail time or anything else, it can all be rebuilt. It is all temporary. Your biggest enemy at this point is your own mind. It's all these stories that are telling you that you're not enough, that you couldn't do it, and you have to replace those with, nah, I'm gonna do this. You can be in pain, but you can still make a commitment to be out of the pain. I'm going to commit to being better. I'm going to commit to not being in this spot. I'm going to commit to becoming the guy that she would regret ever leaving. Use the pain, that revenge pain, to move you forward if you have to. I'm going to become so awesome she'll regret ever cheating on me. That's a good place to start. That gives you some power. That gives you some fire. That lets you tap into anger, which will get you to move. Anger is good. Anger will get you to move. Now, unchecked anger can be destructive, but when you crack that motherfucker just a little bit and let that go out, it will push you directly into place that you want to go. Utilize it. It is a weapon. Use your anger to get you to do positive things. This pain that you're in is not something to run from. It's proof that you loved her. It's proof that you have the ability to do great and awesome things. The pain is also part of this identity that you had that is now shattering in front of you. This identity that I can be this guy and I can do all these things for somebody and I can be everything this other person wants and it doesn't matter in the end. Solution isn't what's the point of life. The solution is what's the point of trying to be what somebody else wants if I'm going to lose in the end anyway. And the solution is you stop doing that. You go to this place where you say, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be me. I'm going to be me unapologetically all the time. They can take it or leave it. But at least then I get to be myself. At least then I don't have to hide. At least then I can be true to who I am and stop violating myself, stop betraying myself. Whenever you get in a situation where a woman cheats on you, that's usually the second betrayal. The first betrayal is of yourself. You've betrayed yourself a long time ago because you gave up all your power, you gave up all your agency. You gave up everything to try to get some love out there in the world, and you forgot the one place you should be finding love is within yourself and within God. You build that up first, and when somebody else comes in, they don't have that carrot to dangle in front of you. She can't dangle approval and love in front of you anymore because you're already filled up on your own. And so when you see a woman trying to do this, you see what the game is. You see you're dealing with somebody who's highly manipulative, and then you can push that shit out. Push her away. Go be with somebody who actually truly matches you and loves you for who you are. And the next move is you get moving. Start building your next life. Start building whatever the future is going to be for you. Your job as a man is when a woman decides she doesn't want to be with you is to move on to the next one. Move on to the next place in your life. And make a commitment that the next move forward is going to be better than where you're at before. You will never go back to that place. Because that place sucked. You weren't happy there. There's no way you were happy there if you came to this place where she cheated on you. And if you were, you thought you were, and it came out of the blue, there was a huge blind spot in your marriage and your relationship. And oftentimes when that happens, there's a huge blind spot within your own psyche that you didn't even see. An ability to connect with yourself that you did not even know existed, which is why you couldn't connect with her, which is why you did not have the intuitive ability to see what was going on within her, because you're not connected within yourself. You can only see other people as well as you can see yourself. And so this highlights a big blind spot. So now you have the opportunity to now see what that blind spot is, and your next relationship is going to be so much more deeper and meaningful because you can now connect within yourself in a way that you couldn't connect with yourself before, which means you will be able to connect with this next woman deeper than you ever could with the ex. And when you get to this place where you stop hurting, something magical will open up for you, which is forgiveness. Guys like, I try to forgive my wife. I'm a Christian man. I don't like having this hate in my heart. I can't forgive her. I just can't do it. I keep trying and trying and trying. It just won't happen for me. It's like, yeah, because you're still hurting. You're trying to skip the steps. You can't skip the steps. You have to let the hurting run its course. You have to build your life into a better place. You have to build your life to a place where what you had before doesn't affect you anymore. And forgiving is a good place to be because this will allow you to have a much better co-parenting relationship with her. It'll allow you to move forward without all this weight on your heart, and it'll allow you to move forward into more power. Remember how you got here. Yeah, you got here because you refused to do these things. So go make her regret ever leaving you. So we got to get you into your power as fast as possible. We got to get you into this place where you're living a better life, a life that she regrets ever leaving, a life that she regrets not sticking it out with you for. And so from this place, you can say, my life is awesome. My life is great. I've fully moved on from this situation. And then you look back and someone asks you, could you forgive her? You're like, yeah, actually I could. In fact, I think I kind of did already, didn't realize it. Then from this place, you can move forward without having to leverage the pain for your power. All right, brother, if this happened to you, I'm sorry to hear this, but this video should have helped you significantly. Just watch it a few times if you have to. Anyways, if you want to learn more about how to work with me directly, you can check out Soul Seducer in the description below. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next video.